Potty training a Yorkshire Terrier might seem like a huge challenge, but with the right tips, it can be a smooth and rewarding experience. In this video, we're diving into must-know secrets to help your tiny terrier master their bathroom habits. Stick around to discover how you can make potty training a breeze and enjoy a well-trained, happy pup in no time. Welcome back to Doggy Pedia, where we bring you all things dog-related. Without further ado, let's begin. 1. Use positive reinforcement to train your Yorkie. Positive reinforcement is like giving your Yorkie a high five for a job well done. Instead of focusing on punishing mistakes, you'll reward them for getting it right, which is way more fun for both of you. Imagine this: your Yorkie successfully goes potty outside, and as soon as they're done, you cheer them on with an excited voice, clapping your hands and saying, "Good job." They wag their tail knowing they've made you proud. Then you give them a tasty treat or a quick play session with their favorite toy. This teaches them that doing their business outside brings all sorts of rewards. Just remember to reward them right after they finish. Dogs live in the moment, so timing is key. With this approach, your Yorkie will quickly learn that outdoor potty time is full of praise, fun, and treats. 2. Start potty training your Yorkie when they're still young and be consistent. Potty training your Yorkie from a young age is essential to setting them up for success. Puppies are quick learners, and the sooner you introduce good habits, the better. Begin training as early as 8 weeks old, because at this stage they're ready to absorb new routines. The key here is consistency. Pick a designated potty spot in your yard or nearby and always bring them there during potty breaks. Over time, this will help your Yorkie associate this spot with where they need to go. Stick to a regular schedule, especially after meals, naps, or playtime, so they can start making the connection between their bodily needs and the right place to relieve themselves. Frequent trips to their potty spot will speed up the learning process. 3. Try to use potty bells. Potty bells can be a really helpful tool to teach your Yorkie how to let you know when they need to go outside. The idea is simple. Hang the bell by the door and train your Yorkie to ring it with their paw or nose before heading out to their potty spot. It's like giving them their own doorbell for bathroom breaks. Start by showing them how to touch the bell, and each time you take them outside to potty, help them ring it first. Over time, they'll learn that ringing the bell means it's time to go out. There are plenty of different potty bell options online, so you can find one that suits your style and space. With a bit of patience and training, the bell can become an easy and fun way for your Yorkie to tell you when they're ready for a bathroom break, making the potty process more interactive and efficient. 4. Gradually increase your Yorkie's freedom. As your Yorkie starts to get the hang of potty training, you can slowly give them more freedom around the house. Start by allowing them access to one extra room and keep a close watch on how they behave. If they stay accident-free in the new space, it's a great sign that they're learning. But if they do have an accident, no worries. Just scale back and confine them to a smaller area until they're ready for another try. Think of it as a slow adventure, where your Yorkie learns to manage their potty needs as they explore more of your home. By gradually increasing their space, you're helping them understand that they need to hold it, even when they have more room to roam. This step-by-step approach helps them adjust to using the potty correctly in different areas, while also keeping your training progress on the right path. 5. Monitor your Yorkie's behavior. Observing your Yorkie's behavior is crucial for understanding their potty needs. Watch for signs like sniffing around, circling in place, whining, or scratching at the door. These are their subtle hints that they need to go outside. If you spot any of these behaviors, bring them outside quickly. With a bit of practice, you'll start to recognize these signals before they turn into accidents. It's all about staying one step ahead of your Yorkie's potty calls, which can save your floors from unexpected messes and keep both of you happy. 6. Create a designated potty area indoors. If indoor potty training isn't possible for your Yorkie due to weather or other reasons, setting up an indoor potty area can be a great alternative. You can use pee pads or even a small patch of artificial grass in a specific corner of your home to create a designated potty spot. Make sure it's easy for your Yorkie to access and that it stays clean to encourage them to use it regularly. This setup is especially helpful during rainy days, cold weather, or late-night emergencies when going outside just isn't practical. It gives your Yorkie a reliable option to relieve themselves indoors without disrupting their potty training progress. 7. Use a crate when you can't supervise your Yorkie. When you can't keep a close eye on your Yorkie, crate training is an effective way to support potty training. Dogs naturally avoid going to the bathroom in their sleeping area, so keeping your Yorkie in a crate encourages them to hold it until they can go outside. Make sure the crate is the right size, not too big or too small. It should be large enough for your Yorkie to stand, turn around, and lie down comfortably, but not so spacious that they can relieve themselves in one corner and sleep in the other. The idea is to create a cozy, comfortable space that discourages accidents. Remember, it's important not to keep your Yorkie in the crate for too long. If they're confined for extended periods, they might not be able to hold it and will be forced to go inside the crate. Think of the crate as their potty training zone where they learn to wait for their outdoor bathroom break. With patience and consistency, this method helps prevent accidents while teaching your Yorkie good potty habits. 8. Clean up your Yorkie's accidents properly. Cleaning up accidents properly is important for keeping your Yorkie from thinking it's okay to go in the same spot again. For the best results, use enzymatic cleaners, which break down the odors and remove them completely. These cleaners are like magic for eliminating smells that could attract your Yorkie back to the same spot. However, always use enzymatic cleaners with caution around dogs and other pets, as some can have strong scents or chemicals that might not be safe for everyone. Make sure to follow the manufacturer's instructions and let the area dry completely before letting your pets back in. This way, you keep your home fresh and your Yorkie's potty habits on track, all while keeping your furry friends safe. 9. Be patient with your Yorkie. Potty training can be a bit of a roller coaster, but keeping your cool and staying positive is crucial for success. Dogs are incredibly perceptive and can pick up on your emotions. So if you're feeling stressed or frustrated, it might slow down their learning process. Instead of getting upset over accidents, treat them as part of the journey. Make sure to clean up any mess thoroughly to eliminate smells that could tempt your Yorkie to go in the same spot again. Remember, patience is your best friend here. Just like when you're teaching a kid to tie their shoes, it takes time and practice. If you find yourself getting overwhelmed, take a deep breath and remind yourself that with consistency, patience, and a positive attitude, you and your Yorkie will get through this potty training adventure together. 10. Limit water intake before bed. To help minimize nighttime accidents, it's a good idea to limit your Yorkie's water intake a few hours before bedtime. Think of it as setting up a bedtime curfew for her water bowl, just like how you might avoid drinking too much before a long movie marathon. By cutting back on water in the evening, you give her bladder a chance to settle before she hits the hay. This simple adjustment can make a big difference, helping her get through the night without any unscheduled potty breaks. Just be sure she has plenty of water throughout the day to stay hydrated, and avoid any midnight water bowl raids that might lead to a soggy surprise in the morning. 11. Make sure your Yorkie does not have any underlying health problem. If your Yorkie has suddenly started having accidents indoors, don't panic. This could be a sign of an underlying health issue. Before jumping into training solutions, it's important to rule out any medical problems. Conditions like urinary tract infections, UTIs, can make it tough for your Yorkie to control their bladder, even if they were fully trained before. A quick trip to the vet can help identify any issues, like a UTI that could be causing these accidents. Remember, if your dog was once doing great with potty training, but is now having frequent mishaps, it's always a good idea to check their health first. By addressing any medical concerns, you'll make sure your training efforts are not being undone by something outside your dog's control. To wrap things up, potty training your Yorkshire Terrier can be an easier process if you follow these essential tips. Start early, stay consistent, and use positive reinforcement to reward good behavior. With patience and dedication, your Yorkie will soon master potty training and become a well-behaved companion. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you won't miss our future videos. And if you know someone who could use some tips on potty training their Yorkie, feel free to share this video with them. It might just be what they need. Got any tips or stories about your Yorkie? Share them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.